Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Sive. For those who are new, welcome to my channel. To my regular subscribers, you know the vibes, and that's on period. Guys, I'm so excited to shoot this video. I've got the gorgeous, the beautiful, the one and only Lulu Thompsana. I'm good, Shami Ujani.
Alright, my F. Thank you for having me, Wana Nation.
Yeah, this is the Nation girl, guys. Some of you might know her as this is Gato. So yeah, I'm so excited to be sitting with her today. We are going to be doing something that you might have seen from other channels, but mine is inspired by the one and only Michaeli Damasi. Guys, as you can see from the title, we are doing Best versus the Worst, featuring Lulu. So,
Ready when you are.
do you wanna do an icebreaker, Chubby, by having a shot?
Sign me up.
Period. I don't change the shot. You're not gonna do things.
You better take a shot.
Cheers.
I don't even want to. I don't want to.
That's the sign now.
Charles will pass the sign.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, because yeah.
Sailor, Wana Nation sailor. Oh, yeah! So when I was you downing and get sign up with the
What is the best thing
yes.
about being around drunk people?
Best thing about being around drunk people is that they are so free. Guys, have you ever been around drunk people? They could care less. They're so free. They don't think about, what's going to happen if I say this or if I do that. I think that's the best thing. That also happens to me. I'm the most free when I'm drunk, actually. I'm actually the most fun when I'm drunk because I don't think about anything. I just add.
You just add.
So that's the best thing.
Okay, the best thing for me, I think it's the same.
Same thing.
You know, people are just more free when they're drunk, and they could care less with you. They just speak their mind.
Yeah.
And they will tell you the most honest things about yourself.
That you don't even expect sometimes.
That you don't even expect sometimes. They're like, yes, Chomi, you are this, you are that. And the
Worst thing about drunk people, especially drunk men, oh my gosh, they can't keep their hands to themselves. They're always here, they're in your face, they're breathing on you, especially if you're walking across, they're falling on you. Worst thing about being around drunk people. So the best thing is that they can't control themselves fine. They say whatever comes to mind. But it's also the worst thing because it's like, oh my gosh, get out of my face. So it can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah. They repeat the same thing over and over again.
Yes, Chomi.
If Basbara Chomi get tired, it's gonna be like the first time they ever tell you in their lives, Chomi, we love you. You're a good friend. Sana, I would love to hear this when you are so sober. One night come to me like
That's a good point.
So I think that's the worst for me. Quiet, like but when they start drinking,
They are. In person, fan encounter you've ever had, best and worst. Okay, for me, best. I think all of them are best because because I'm new in this, I wouldn't refer to anyone as a fan, but I say the people that support my channel that come out to me in public. It's been pleasant experiences so far, but I have had a worse experience.
Okay. Hold it there. We're gonna come back to that. It's also supporters because I do get people that compliment me about my channel and they will always encourage me to keep going. Yeah. We love your channel. We love seeing you. You're gonna you. So I think that's the best thing. And they would even call me out, but for me, but you promised to upload ways of long.
Holding you accountable.
Yes, and that gives me the drive to actually
Keep going.
Keep going, because there's abantu ababukela channel yami. So that is the best thing to ever happen. And when people comment and say, "Oh, this is the part that I enjoyed," that means people are investing their time to
actually critique.
Yes.
I like this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the worst?
Worst experience, and I had to address this on my TikTok to me. When people feel like they have the right to say whatever it is when I'm with my parents. Because there was a girl that was like, "You told me, hey, I was like, let's go, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Me and you, right? You follow me on my channel, and I appreciate that because, okay, we family, we good.
Yeah.
But if you follow me, you know that my parents are not involved in my shenanigans, and I respect them. So I want no part of that conversation, especially when they're around. Why are you bringing it up in front of them? Are you trying to, what are you trying to do? So yeah, no, Shem, that was the worst.
That's so wrong.
It was so wrong of them, and I had to pull him out. But no, Joe, I don't feel like you're a supporter, actually.
Why am I trying to comment about it?
I addressed the shame really quick, and she wasn't happy about it. And I was like, no, listen, my parents are not your friends. My parents are not your friends. And if you know me, you know that my parents are like religious and whatever. They listen to lifestyle. Respect them. Talk to me about it. DM me. Let's chat about it. Okay, if I'm by myself, then for sure, go ahead. Say whatever it is that you want to say. We'll laugh about it. But we also need to have boundaries. So that was like my worst experience, I would say. Have you had a worst experience?
No.
Okay.
But people would like request videos that might literally channel down, and I'm like, maybe I don't want to hard such videos, so I wouldn't say I've had an encounter with
a face-to-face worst encounter. So you've had.
But also remember, my channel is still phase. So I wouldn't have people that are you and come up to me and say such things. It's only that are close to me, so I'm not expecting.
Okay, so when the channel grows, you might do a part 2. Yes, updated version.
I mean, you never know. What is the best career advice that you've ever received?
Career advice that I've ever received? For me, it's the simplest. Take everything with a pinch of salt. Especially, I'm in education, guys. So
she's a teacher, by the way.
I'm a teacher, guys. So, and when you come out of school, they don't. Obviously, you don't have like the physical, practical experience of everything. Like besides teaching and standing in front of learners, there's also administration work that you have to do. There's marketing that you have to do. There's reports that you have to do. There's parents that you have to deal with. So you're only you can learn as you go along, and shame. So when you're being critiqued for long, then you're like, but I didn't learn this or whatever, or you don't have to be so harsh. It's not personal, guys. Take it with a pinch of salt. And if you're willing to learn, you will accept that criticism if it's constructive, and it will actually enhance your capabilities, at least in your career. So for me, that was the best advice that I received.
The best experience that I've ever received from someone was actually from my senior manager. So when I started working at this company, I started as an intern, and when you are new and you just second guessing yourself, you also think, you are not confident enough to do this job, because my job also requires me to deal with clients, so I was feeling new, and they're expecting me to know everything. Guys, there's a huge difference between theory and practical.
Girl! Yes, there is.
Sana, 100 is cool, really.
Because you can study that and you write it, but being in the actual thing is something else.
It's something else.
Yeah.
So my senior would ask me, can you design? And guys, to be honest with you, I'll say yes to everything. But I would get upset when she calls me out. I would get upset. And guys, immediately I would want to quit the job. Like, no, I cannot take it.
I want this anymore.
Guys, every day I'm like, you know what? I can't take this anymore, I'm leaving. She will tell me, Sive, I'm doing this because I see potential in you. I see that you can do this. So whenever I'm telling you something, please take it.
With a pinch of salt.
A pinch of salt, yeah. It's coming from a good place. I want you to grow. And I am where I am today. I think that's the best advice that I've ever had to take from someone.
So more or less the same.
Yeah. One thing that I couldn't do and I even struggle with even today. But now at least I'm comfortable. I know my work. So I don't need to. Guys, I hate asking.
You want to figure it out?
I want to figure it out on my own. And I'm getting in trouble for that because this is a company, there's productions, there's deadlines. So I need to,
protocol.
Yeah. I couldn't communicate that I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So now I've learned over time to communicate and say, I don't know how to do this, but I'll try. Shall we forget it? Moving right along, what is your worst career advice?
Worst advice?
Yeah.
I don't think I've received worst advice, to be honest.
Even from abandoned in general.
I mean, there have been people that are like, oh my gosh, like, we never knew you in education. I don't see it for you. Maybe you should explore something else. And But like, that didn't make an impact in me whatsoever because I just know education is my thing. I want to be a lecturer at the end of the day. I want to do my masters. I want to do my honors. So I obviously have to start going teaching. So I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. So whatever outside influences or opinions that come from the outside have never even stuck in my head. That's why I'm like, I refuse to acknowledge it because I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I don't acknowledge any negative comment in regards to my career. What about you?
I don't think it was necessarily an advice. It was just a comment.
Okay.
I know some of you might not believe this. I don't want to say I was an intellectual. But I was very...
You were an A student.
I was an A student.
Okay.
And teachers were expecting
the best from you.
The best from me.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one time I was at school and then this one teacher asked me, it's actually guys, okay. So this one teacher, so actually it was not the advice, It was a comment. So, that is a college at that time, a college. So she asked me about, those conversations that they teach about, what are you guys doing now? So I tell her about, no, go on the second thing college, there's marketing, and then she was like, what are you doing? I mean, you're such a brilliant and bright child. Why would you waste your time and go to a college? And I was like, Sana, I've been applying to in the university. I am not about to stay at home and do nothing.
Exactly.
Like as in Tatanga. Exactly. So I didn't listen to what she said. I continued, and look at me today with my college qualification. So yeah, guys, let's move to the next one. This is the last one, by the way.
The trait that you have picked up, worst and best trait that you have picked up from your dad.
What's that?
Biggest trait I picked up from my dad, guys. That man will speak his mind. Like, if you know me, I will speak my mind. Especially when it comes to guys, like, if I don't like something, whether it be at work or whatever, as much as I sometimes I do run away from confrontation and treatments, but at work if something is unfair, I'm so sorry, I'm speaking up. Because I don't lose as I don't say it, I'm so sorry, but you'll say that first. If you tell me it's wrong and I know I didn't do it, or it's inaccurate information, either you fix it or I'm working on sharing. That's the one trait, which actually for me is best and worst at the same time, because it means that it's which is it's not always a good thing. So for me, that's best and worst at the same time.
Okay, that was so quick. Short and powerful. My worst trait that I pick up from my dad is the fact that the girl guys, we are Mumba and so you can have guys, we are Mumba. Like times it can be the worst. Because people can take you for a fool.
Granted.
Yes. But remember, I know you're too nice when you kind of silly and that's the worst. Yes. That's the worst. Guys, you know what I'm talking about? I guess I love it. So that's my dad, guys. Oh God, like we are so comfortable with him because of that. So even when you know about you in trouble, but you know about he's gonna sit you down and smile and have a conversation with you. Yeah, and the breast. My dad is a family man. Okay, he's a family man, and I think that's one of the reasons. So when I didn't know him with him, like my dad is so loving. Like he made sure that we his experience all I had. Yes. Even when my mom passed on, like we knew about we could come.
So you know the standards.
Yes. So I think that's the best, but at times it can be a tough thing. Because you're like, okay,
and family heavy.
I don't love at home, so don't give me
scraps. Don't give me hands. What is this, guys?
Yeah, like you have princess, but she's going to give us cards, hey? Because we know love from home. From home, guys. Yeah, period. Cheers to having the best day in the world. Amen. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Bye.
Most confident.
She's confident. Oh no. She's confident.
Who has the best taste in boys?
Woman, let me be your woman.
Who is the biggest emotional wreck?
You betrayed me.
Most likely to kill someone?
A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
Who's the most heartbroken?
Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me.
Happiest?
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Wifed?
Cause I'm icy, wifey, haters wanna fight me.
Biggest flirt?
Wake up with your girlfriend. Yeah, cause I'm bored.
Most psycho?
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho.
Most brutal?
God, it's brutal out here.